Hey there guys, it's your favorite backyard geographer. I was out in the garage, going through my junk, and I thought about you. On January 17th, 1994, a blind thrust fault would release a 6.7 magnitude earthquake that would be felt all over California. With an epicenter in Northridge, much damage was done, including the loss of drinkable water, but luckily for many of us, we had these. Canned and bottled emergency earthquake water. So what is an earthquake? An earthquake is caused by the sudden slip along a fault. Tectonic plates are always in motion, and sometimes they get stuck due to friction. Now that friction will allow energy and stress to build up, and at some point it will release, and that release is what we observe as being an earthquake. Now the Northridge earthquake itself would have two aftershocks of magnitude 6.0. The energy equivalency of a 6.0 earthquake is the same energy that was released in the Hiroshima atomic bomb. Now, going back to my little bottles here, Miller Brewing Company in Irwindale would use their Lauenbrau beer bottles, which is this one right here, and then Anheuser-Busch would use their cans to provide fresh water to those in need. So these are original ones, they've never been opened, and I'm not going to open them because they're probably not going to taste very good. Now, one of the strange effects of the earthquake itself was that there was a huge outbreak of valley fever out in Ventura County. This is an airborne respiratory disease caused by the spores of fungus, and that would have been released due to a large dust cloud from a seismic triggered landslide. Other notable damage would have been to Cal State Northridge, in which all 58 campus-wide buildings had sustained damage, including the collapse of the parking garage and severe damage to the wings of the Oviatt Library. Now, in response, a massive tent city was built on the Oviatt lawn, and several other institutions reached out to aid and help support CSUN students, including UCLA, but not USC. Now, more local to us, the 514 interchange, that had collapsed, which had done the exact same thing in the 1971 Sylmar earthquake. Now, fun fact, plates are constantly in motion, and our Pacific plate is moving at the rate of about 2 inches per year, which is about the same rate in which your fingernails grow. That means that plate is moving almost 6 feet within a human lifetime. Now, going back to the Northridge earthquake, nearly $20 billion in damage was done, and by today's market, that's somewhere around $35 billion, making it the costliest natural disaster in history up to that point. That being said, what natural disaster surpassed that more recently? Well, be sure to comment below, click like, subscribe, and we'll talk soon. The same as the doing so good at children.